Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Last night Appa cooked some curry chicken. So I have some leftover for the curry chicken. So today I'm going to make some economy beehoon to go with the curry chicken. To me, this is the best combination. Anyone else like this combination? Let Appa know in the comment section below. So I'm cooking for 3 adults here. I have 3 pieces of A1 beehoon. A lot of people always ask me which brand beehoon that Appa is using. I'm using A1. Okay. Then I'm going to put in some veggie here, some cabbage. You can use any veggie you like. To enhance the flavor, we will put in some dried shrimp. I coarsely chop it. And then you must put in some shallot. Yeah, shallot. Why you see garlic here? Because initially just now I actually accidentally cut some garlic, so I might as well put it in. But for fried beehoon, always shallot is more important. First of all, we need to blanch the beehoon. Boil some water. I like to give the water a little bit of fine salt and also some oil to give it some base flavor and also to avoid it sticking together. Actually, it won't really stick, but just my habit, putting some oil. And we're going to cook this beehoon for exactly 1 minute, 60 seconds, nothing more, nothing less. This is one of the steps to ensure you'll be getting some very, very springy beehoon later. And you want to get ready a pot at the side. Now this is exactly 60 seconds. We have loosened up the beehoon. Let's bring this beehoon over to any container. Right, then I'm going to cover it with a lid. By doing so, the residual heat will actually continue cook through your beehoon. Then we get ready a wok, give it some oil. Once the oil started to heat up, we can actually put in the shallot, garlic, and also dried shrimp. Like I mentioned earlier, shallot is more important here. I accidentally cut some garlic together. Shallot oil actually goes better with beehoon compared to garlic. So let's saute this for a minute or two before we continue. Once you start seeing the shallot garlic started to brown, we can then actually put in the veggie. Let's saute this until it started to soften. I don't mind giving it some water here, filtered hot water. Not too much. You don't want your beehoon to be too soggy later, yeah? So now we are going to prepare the broth. Let's tune down the heat a bit. First of all, I'm going to give it some fine salt. Some of my Cooking Appa chicken salt powder. It's finishing. Some light soy sauce, a bit more, a few dashes of white pepper, some dark soy sauce. You can put in some fish sauce if you like, optional. I think I could use a little bit more broth here. Let me raise the heat right now to medium high. Ooh, super fragrant. I wish you all can smell this. Now I'm going to add in the beehoon, but before I add in, I'm going to use a scissor to give a bit of cut in the middle so that it's easier to fry. So the only thing to do here is to mix the broth and the beehoon together. So why is it people's beehoon always become broken? Because this step they stir fry for too long. So now I actually don't have to stir fry for too long, mainly because I already pre-cooked and blanched the beehoon just now. See, the beehoon has very nice springy and nice texture. It doesn't break. Very fragrant. Now to even enhance the flavor, I'm adding in one secret ingredient. Fried shallot with a little bit of fried shallot oil. Give it a final few stir, and our economy beehoon is ready to be served. See how simple it is? And look at how beautiful it is. It doesn't break at all, and it is super springy. So here's my very springy and aromatic economy fried beehoon today. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.